I was happy to see the update on the timing of semi and had a couple related questions. And first, since semi trucks typically travel predictable highway miles, will Tesla Semi be the first to achieve full autonomy?
I think that's quite likely, yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I can't imagine. I'm not sure who would be number two, but yeah, it seems highly likely, yeah.
Okay, and then
hardware, it's the exact same part numbers on the Semi than it is on the Tesla cars. There's no difference.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, as it is, we need to modify the parameters, software parameters change for autopilot or full self-driving because it needs to know if it's in a Model 3, Model Y, Model X, or Model S. And so this is we just inform the vehicle, or inform the full self-driving brain that it is now in a semi truck, being a giant truck.
Makes sense. My follow-up question was related to if you could just help explain why battery electric will win versus hydrogen cell fuel tech.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've had this question a million times for regular vehicles, even back in the early Roadster days, even before we had the Roadster out. People were saying, that somehow hydrogen is going to be a better means of energy storage in a car than batteries, and it's like this is just really not the case. Hydrogen is it's number one on the periodic table. It's got very low density. It's got low density as a liquid. It's like styrofoam level density as liquid, and then it's only a liquid very close to absolute zero. So you have to have it's really not realistic to keep it as liquid. You want to have it as a high pressure gas that has even lower density. So you need a gigantic fuel tank volumetrically, and it's got to be very high pressure. It's a big pain in the ass, basically. If somebody was going to, say, use an alternate chemical energy storage mechanism to hydrogen, I'd say they should use propane or something like that, or methane, or those would be way better than hydrogen. And then having it be a fuel cell just adds even further complications to the situation. It's just crazy, basically. Currently available cells, and say, okay, how many, what weight would you need to go, let's say 500 miles, and to what degree does that affect your payload? And it's like, okay, you can do this. If you do it right, you basically have no effect on your payload, or almost nothing, and you can have a long-range truck. I mean, Jerome, do you want to add to that?
No, I agree with everything, and we see also an increase on the regionalization of trucks, and I think it will be perfect. The Tesla Semi will be perfect for it, yeah. And I'm looking forward to having some additional ones on the road very soon.
But basically, we do not see any issues with creating a compelling long-range truck with batteries. Apart from cell supply. Cell supply is the only thing. Cell supply is it. Yeah.